Welcome back to Askewed Reviews, and today we are doing another viewer request, and it is for the 1990 film I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle. Here is your trivia question for today. Naughty has a nightmare involving his recently deceased friend Buzzer. In the dream, how does Buzzer appear? The answer will be at the end of this episode. So at the start of our film, we meet two warring biker gangs, one that is a group of psychopaths, and the other group that is cultists. And the cultists are right in the middle of trying to bring about a demon or devil. The rival gang appears to have unknowingly stopped that from happening. Now, of course, the demonic creature does end up showing up after all, but since there's no sustainable bodies for it to jump into, it decides to hop into a motorcycle. Not too long after, the motorcycle is then sold to two of our main characters, Naughty and Kim. They soon discover that the motorcycle does not need fuel, but it needs blood. It also appears that no one is safe from this motorcycle's insatiable appetite. Friends, animals, that one rival biker gang, and even Naughty and Kim themselves. So, with a little help from an inspector and a local priest, will our group be able to stop this motorcycle's bloodthirsty rampage? This movie was directed by Dirk Campbell. So in the film, the motorcycle is a vampire, but in early drafts of the script, the motorcycle actually became a werewolf. And it was not actually going to be the 850cc Norton Commando that they used in the movie, but a Harley Davidson. So before doing this film, Neil Morrissey, Michael Elphick, and David Dacre were all the main stars of the BBC television series Boone. In fact, Naughty and Kim's house that was used in this was also used in Series 3 of Boone for the offices of the Texas Rangers. During filming, Neil Morrissey and Amanda Noor, who played the characters of Naughty and Kim, were actually married in real life. The dog that made the unfortunate choice of peeing on the motorcycle belonged to Amanda Noor. Anthony Daniels plays the priest in this film and is absolutely one of the best parts of this movie. But you may not know him all that well from this film. You probably do know him from the fact that he has played C3PO in every Star Wars film other than Solo: A Star Wars Story, which he also did appear in though as a different random character. Bert Kwok agreed to appear in this film as long as he had no dialogue. Also, did you happen to catch the name of the Chinese restaurant that he's running? It is called Fuck King. The pub that shows up in the film is in fact real, and it's called The Country Girl, and it can be found in Selly Oak, Birmingham, London. During filming, the White Swan pub provided accommodations and catering for the cast and crew because it was owned by Michael Elphick, who played Inspector Cleaver. So when it comes to the film I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle, this is not as bad as the title may make it seem. In fact, it was very entertaining, really funny, and I definitely recommend checking it out at some point. So I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 5. And if you enjoyed this movie, other films I recommend checking out are Killer Sofa, Maximum Overdrive, Christine, and Deathbed, the Bed That Eats. And now for the trivia question from the beginning of this episode. Naughty has a nightmare involving his recently deceased friend Buzzer. In the dream, how does Buzzer appear? In what, in my opinion, is just one of the strangest moments in cinema, Buzzer reappears in the dream as the turd that Naughty just squeezed out. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Askewed Reviews, and if there's a movie you'd like to see get a review, just mention it in the comments.